Good morning, everybody. Well, I say good morning. I don't know what time you guys might be watching this, but it's morning for me right now. So I just wanted to make a very quick video clarifying some things about your island biogeography lab, and especially for making the bar graph out of your data. So I'm going to show this to you really quickly, and I think it's a little bit easier than it probably looks like. I know it looks like there's a lot of numbers here, but I'm just going to go over it with you really quick. So for your data, you're supposed to run these experiments for each of your 4 islands and collect your data. It comes from your experimentation. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm just going to do 2 of them just to show you, because I think if I show you one example, you can do the other one. So I've got my large island far away, and I've got my large island close to the main shore. Remember, you should have 4 islands, so one that's large and far, large and close, small and far, small and close. So I'm going to go ahead and run this data, and what you can do is click this arrow and go to the data, and it wants you to run it for 200 rounds. So we just have to wait until this number gets to 200 right here. And we're there. All right, so we pause it on the 200 rounds, and here's your data collection. So this is what you put in this this chart right here. And then on the bottom for your number of species average, that's right here. So your average number of species is for island 1, 5.6, and for island 2, 4.5. Okay, so you're going to collect that data and then put that into um, your chart, so your copy of your virtual lab. So after you get the number of species and the species average, and you have this for all 4 islands, you're going to put your information into a graph, so a bar graph. So what we need to do is open up a spreadsheet in Excel, and I've already done this, but I'm going to show it to you. So you just have to put in column A, in the first row, you have your island, and then you have your average number of species. So our 4 islands are the small and close, small and far, large and close, and our large and far. Okay, and then our average number of species comes from our data right here. So the average number of species we record right here, and it should be in this column in our data chart in our virtual lab. So after we have our average number of species, we can just type it into these 4 columns so that correspond with each of our islands, and then we can make our bar graph. So if you put it in your Excel sheet, and this is the sheets from Google, so I would recommend using Google since you guys work out of Google Drive anyway. So if you put it in just like you see it here, making the bar graph will be really simple. So you just need to go to Insert, and then go to Chart, and then a line chart will pop up. Well, we don't want a line chart, so we're going to come over here to the chart editor, and we're going to choose the bar or the column chart. Okay, and this is it. It's already got your axes labeled for you, and it has a title for you as well. But you can edit all of this. So if you want it to make it look prettier, like I'll center that, we can go back to setup, and you can do customize chart style. You can do a different color for the chart. You can choose different formats and fonts and all that stuff. You don't have to. This is perfectly fine. I would center the top of this just to make it look more polished. But other than that, this chart's already done for you. So I hope that this was helpful. And if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. And then when you're done with this, you can just right click it or copy it. Copy the chart. Sorry, I was trying to right click. It's in the top right hand corner. So there's these 3 dots. If you click on it, you can copy the chart, and then you should be able to go back into your Google Doc and just paste it right here. And it'll come for you, and you should be able to move it around and edit it in your Google Doc as needed. Okay, so that's how you get your bar graph completed and into your virtual lab. So if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to email me and let me know, but I hope that this was helpful for you.